So, first of all, Baruch Hashem, now that the yeshiva already exists, I could testify just watching Rabbi Merenstein, his devotion, his care for the Bachram, the way he interacts with them is just something special to watch and something I'm very happy and proud to be a part of. There's a lot of challenges today, a lot of challenges, and the world, the Jewish world, the religious world is very scared of the challenges, scared of the technology, the phone, the immorality, a lot of protect and try to safeguard our children from what's out there. Not a very effective method. It's not effective even now. And if it is effective now when the child is still under our control to some extent, as they get older, it's very difficult. It's impossible to control. I don't have those same fears of, I'm wary, but I don't look at it the same way. The one answer and only answer to technology and all the other challenges is, the answer is we have something that is more attractive, something that's much better than the outside world has to offer. And that is the Torah. Torah is something that gives a person life, it gives a person meaning, it gives a person happiness. And all we have to do is teach our children, show our children what it means to learn the Torah, what it means to keep the Torah, and they'll explore and they'll fall, but they'll quickly realize it's much better with the real thing. It's much better with the Torah. Unfortunately, when people spend their time trying to fight the enemy, chasing away the enemy, and don't focus on what we have and focus on the goodness of the Torah, they're giving their children nothing. And maybe part of the reason why people are busy chasing away the enemy is maybe they don't just have enough emunah and don't have enough belief in the beauty of the Torah. If I have a beautiful sports car, I don't have to be afraid that people are going somewhere else to buy their car. I have it here. It may take you some time to realize what I have, but we have it here. Probably the one word that we'll use tonight to explain the yeshiva is a very important word, and it's a word that's complicated, and that word is real. We are building, Be'ezus Hashem, a real yeshiva. Real means honest, straightforward, what the Bachrim need, honest conversations. Ray Merenstein will tell me sometimes, a boy's struggling with something, and he takes it, that's my job, to calm him down. He takes it personally. He cares so much, and he takes it personally that we haven't inspired the boy yet, that he's still struggling. He says, it's the 9th grade, Baruch Hashem, we have growing 9th graders, but typically speaking, the real maturity kicks in a little bit later where boys are ready to really make strong decisions. But, I tell Ray Merenstein, you have to realize that in, most other places, the Rebbe, the Menal would have no idea what the kid's struggling with. So you're taking it so hard that the kid's struggling with something. It's going on. Other kids are struggling in other places, but it's undercover. You happen to know about it because you have a close relationship with the Bachram. So, we'll be honest, we'll be real here. Sending to our yeshiva, you're sending to a real place. And real means not everything's going to look pretty every moment, and everyone's going to be dressed up every moment, because we prefer real. Because at the end of the day, you'll have kids that will graduate really connected to Torah. We could, and I don't know what that means right now, but I just know it's going to mean something along the way. It's easy to dress up kids, and it's easy to control them, but that's not necessarily what's going to work and what's going to be effective. So we're trying to build a yeshiva which the boys are really connected to Torah, really honest with their challenges, and to work with them in an honest way. And it's not always going to be as pretty and perfect, along the way, because it's real. Rav Hutner said an unbelievable vart. Rav Hutner said a yeshiva is a factory, not a showroom. Such a great vart. Rav Hutner said a yeshiva is a factory, not a showroom. A yeshiva should not be busy through its tenure, through its time, wearing so as much as how the boys are looking for everyone to see and everyone to think, oh, the boys look so good. Of course, there's PR and you're responsible. And we've told our boys, look, you represent the yeshiva, people judge by the yeshiva, you have responsibility. If you're in our yeshiva, then you have to have pride in our yeshiva and you have to act a certain way outside yeshiva. But that's not the goal, that's not the focus, and even then, we like to be honest. We'll tell the bacher straight out. It's PR. Yeah, it's PR. Not hiding behind fake. It's PR. We need you to do this because it doesn't look good. But it's honest. It's honest, straight. No games, no sheker. The Torah is real. And if the Torah is real, and Bacham are exposed to a real Torah, and they're exposed to a real Rebbeim, then they're going to want to become B'nai Torah. Why would you want to? What else would you want? What else would you want to be? If you could be a real person and a happy person with the Torah. And Baruch Hashem, we already see Ray Merenstein, okay, maybe it wasn't so smart bringing me aboard, but his staff, it's Rabbi Yisrael, has a tremendous reputation of the way he handles, he works with boys, Reb Simcha Frischman, everyone knows he's a mensch. He treats the boys with respect. Mr. Cohn, the boys told me, he's such a great teacher. We want a yeshiva. Again, Mr. Cohn, you'll tell me any time. We want a yeshiva where there's no such thing as disrespecting English teachers. It will be very, 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 very strict. You're having a hard time learning one day, you're having time concentrating, but disrespecting a teacher, Derech Eretz, Midos. You don't disrespect an English teacher, and they'll be very tough on that. There's no excuse for it. It should be a real place. Bacham are nice to each other, respect each other. And every Bachar, Be'ez Hashem, will grow on his pace, on his level, in a real way. Not just to make us look good, not to make the parents we want to make the parents happy, but the kid really grow. And the same thing, we want to have a relationship with the parents. Baruch Hashem, Ray Merenstein has spent a lot of time with the parents. It's unusual. It's very unusual. I hope the parents appreciate it. I think they do, but you send your son to yeshiva very often. You send your son to yeshiva, and it's a school. They're in yeshiva. They come home from yeshiva. You don't know what's going on, and this is not that type of yeshiva. This yeshiva is a life yeshiva where the parents are involved, and because we're taking care of the children, there's real thing. We're really be involved, and again. Maybe it's easier just to send your kid to school and keep them in a certain line and not be involved with the child, but that's not what's going to bring the child to success. So it's a very unique yeshiva, Baruch Hashem. It's a special yeshiva. I think it's a schus. I think it's a big zechus to have your son in this yeshiva. And Be'ez Hashem, we are looking forward to great things to come. One of our dear Bachram, is going to share with us a few words, Eli Donowitz.